Hello, Scorpio. My name is Paul, and this is Dove and Serpent Tarot. And this is going to be a general reading. So try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask that you connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And if there is anything you need me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. And remember, Scorpio, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And here we have a 5 of Swords. Now I wonder if you're doubting things right now. We're going to put this into some context. I kind of feel like we need to change the way we're thinking about things. Okay, I think we're looking at things in a rather pessimistic way. We need to turn this 5 upside down, right? Put Spirit back on top. Let Spirit take the wheel. We need positive affirmations rather than this negative internal dialogue. So we will be doing the language of flowers. We will be doing an affirmation card. But first, let's have a little bit of context. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you're doubting something, but there's almost like no reason to doubt it. This looks amazing to me. We see this idea of coming together with something that is really meant to be, but you're doubting whether or not it's going to work. Okay. I see that we're overcoming our doubts with the 6 of Wands, with the 6 of Swords. Interesting. Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Cups. Oh, and another 6. We hit the trifecta. 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Very nice. Very nice. This is something very important. Let's select a mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is one random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. We're going to put Yin Yang Duck right on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end, Scorpio. Okay? But we are doing something a little different. This channel is a little bit more interactive. If at any point during the reading you get an idea, a sense, a feeling of what that card is, I want you to type it into the comment section. I'm hoping that we can collectively raise our vibrations, tap into spirit, into source, into our own intuition, and start discerning this mystery card together. Okay? There will be a brief moment of stillness at the end of the reading where we can all kind of put in our final answers, But first, let's take a look at what we have. Major, and a major. This is pretty good. We got fire. We've got water. We've got air. And we've got a little bit of earth. I feel like what's going on here, this seems really straightforward to me. I feel like there is a partnership that's coming toward you. There's an opportunity to collaborate, to unite, to join forces with someone, to add their energy in with yours, but you don't know if it's going to work out. Right? You don't know if it's going to work out. What we really want is this divine guidance. We want some spiritual insight. We want it to work out. We want to reach up into the night sky and pluck our star right out of the sky, right out of the vault of heaven. Right? But there's a little bit of doubt whether or not this partnership, see, both of these cards are about a mixture. This is about a partnership, a commitment, a choice to unite. This is about mixing energies together. Right? But we have a 5 of Swords. Now, I feel like we don't even need the affirmation card from the language of flowers, but we're going to do it anyway. I feel like we don't need it because we move directly into a 6, some other good energy, and then another 6. So the 6 is really here triumph over this 5. We're achieving victory over these doubts. Things are going to be revealed to you. It's going to be proven to you, right? The doubt that you have will be overcome. Maybe we need an affirmation. So we'll just choose one quickly. This is the language of flowers. And anytime we get a 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 of Swords, we're going to do an affirmation card on this channel. The swords are real troublemakers, you know. Here we go. The forget-me-not. Interesting, I haven't got this one before. Forget-me-not, remembrance, memories, and the past hold the key. Memories and the past hold the key. That's interesting to me. That's a little bit perplexing, the forget-me-not. Remembrance, memories, and the past hold the key. Maybe this lover's energy, now it doesn't have to be romantic, this lover's card. Maybe this was a past relationship, a past collaboration, a past partnership, a past choice that you either made or didn't make. And maybe that holds the key. Maybe if you can put your mind back into this situation, who was that person? Maybe they were Aquarius, maybe they were Sagittarius sign, I don't know, doesn't matter, maybe they were a Gemini. Put yourself back here in this situation. What was this about? Does this partnership, does this person, does that energy hold the key to what we're trying to do now, how we're trying to succeed? All these sixes, this tells me something very important is happening in your life. We've got this Wheel of Fortune energy in your environment. This is the cosmic wristwatch. This is Spirit's timepiece. It's time for this to happen. The divine timing is now, you know. This is real expansiveness, generosity. This is, it's fortune, right? Fortune and glory. It's your turn to be on top of the wheel here. Something very important is about to happen. And I think we are trying to figure out how to make it work for us, how to go with it, how to maximize the potential, how to really take advantage of whatever this important thing is. And I think it's through the right combination of the energies here. And I think whatever this relationship in the past was, maybe it does hold the key. Maybe if you can put your mind back to what this partnership was, that'll tell us how to move forward, how to at least get over the doubts, right? Get the confidence back. Because this, really, it's the doubt that's holding you back from being productive, right? It's the doubt itself. I wonder what this partnership is. Underneath everything, we do have this art or temperance card, and this is the right mixture of forces. This is learning how much of which ingredients to put in to make this thing really work. So maybe it's about getting the right type of people together. You know? I feel like you've got this kind of mad scientist vibe to you right now, right? There's a real intensity. And I wonder if that is kind of starting to attract this person back to you. Right? I wonder if maybe they're kind of coming around again, and that's kind of making you unsure about how to move forward. Right? I feel like people really flock to you for advice, right? I feel like you have this intensity, and there's just something really attractive about you right now where people think you have all of the answers. And I feel like over here you do, but you don't quite believe it right now. So maybe the forget-me-not is for you to remember the choices that you've made in the past and how did those turn out, right? When you trust your spirit, when you trust this divine energy, this star up here, when you trust your intuition, do you make the right choices? I think you do. Here's the Six of Wands. Okay. Interesting. I feel like we need to focus on this art or temperance card. You need to try to kind of to refine your energies, to figure out the right proportion of things in order to continue on with this energy. Whatever's going on right now, I feel like I feel like there's really no time to waste, you know? I feel like it's happening soon, especially with this Jupiter energy, this Wheel of Fortune here. The timing is now. So we better kind of get the plan established. Okay? So really the first thing, the only thing that's really holding you back is this Five of Swords. Everything else on the table, look at that. Beautiful energy. The Sixes, the Three of Cups, all the spiritual energy with the major arcana. And we've got this wonderful work ethic. We've got the Prince of Pentacles right here in the middle. This is you fully capable of doing this work, fulfilling your tasks, meeting your goals. It's just this lack of confidence in your own abilities. It's almost like people are coming to you for advice because they see what you're capable of. But you're kind of doubting it a little bit, you know? I do think also with these sixes that we need to make sure we're taking care of ourselves too, right? I feel the Five of Swords is very stressful, and I feel like you may be neglecting some of the just some of the health-related stuff, you know, rest and nutrition and drinking enough water, that sort of thing, you know. The Six of Swords here on the path of the Serpent, this is a very organized energy. And I think this is kind of a focus on details. I think it is indicating that you should be focusing on your kind of daily routines, right? Focus on the plan. Stick to the plan. I feel like this was the recipe. This was us figuring out through experimentation what the recipe is. Then we wrote it down, and now we have to follow our own instructions, right? I feel like this was all of the experimentation. This is the test kitchen, right? So that we're able to write the recipe for our success, and now we have to stick to it. We have to stay organized. We need our mise en place. We need everything ready to go. We need to stick to the recipe. Pay attention to the details. Pay attention to proportions. You've already done the trial and error, the experimentation. Now, believe in the recipe that you wrote and stick to it. Okay, this is your divine blueprint. It's divinely inspired. It's been tested in the fire, in the kitchen, and you know it's going to work. And it has to work because this is the time. There's no time left on the clock for you to go back to the test kitchen, to go back to the lab and experiment, right? It's showtime now. And we see that, of course, with this Jupiter energy that you're on, right? It's your time. It's you o'clock. You're on top of this wheel here. So while we're on the path of the dove, let's not waste our time in the Five of Swords. We've got stuff to do. We've got to figure out what this partnership was, or what this lover's energy, what this past thing is that is supposed to give us the information we need for right now. We need to be open to our intuition, right? I can't help but think of this lover's energy as literally like maybe an ex or something that's kind of coming back around, or someone that you maybe once had some feelings for, but they're still kind of in the past. I don't know who that person is. And that's perplexing to me. It could be someone that literally is just kind of they're interested in you again because of what you've got going on. And so they're kind of coming back on the scene, perhaps. We need to get a handle on things, and we need to start thinking about our progress, because the time is a wasting. Okay. So we don't want to let any of this time go to waste, really. And I think the biggest draw on that time clock is the time spent in the Five of Swords. So we need to get over that quickly. We need to get to work. And we meet with the Six of Wands in the immediate future. This is the expansion of a Leo energy. This is confidence. This is ambition. This is pride. This is a robustness. This is kind of standing up and puffing out your chest, like before a fight. You get the boxers or the fighters that kind of do the press conference, and it's just to try to, show how tough they are and intimidate the opponent, that sort of thing. I feel like this is when the boxers or the wrestlers come out to the ring. They've got the music on. They've got their robe on. It's that kind of energy. And I feel like you need to kind of pump yourself up to get ready for this, because I feel like it is showtime. I feel like this important thing is developing, and we have to be ready. We have to get our muscles warmed up, right? We have to get our heart pumping. We have to be ready. And that's what I feel with the Six of Wands here right now, okay? I know we were on the path of the Serpent already, and we talked about these cards mostly. We come into a Three of Cups here. And the Three of Cups, to me, kind of ties back in with this Lover's energy. And this might be something to avoid. Maybe this is an ex that's coming back around. Maybe we realize that we can't indulge in that. We can't waste our time with this. Maybe this is the remembrance. Maybe we have to remember how that went down and why, sometimes exes are exes for a reason. And it might not be romantic. This could be a friend or maybe an old business partner or something. But they're not around anymore. Maybe we need to remember why. And then we can trust ourselves to move forward. So the Three of Cups here might be something that we need to avoid right now. Maybe this is immediate gratification that we need to say no to get to this long-term satisfaction of this real success, to get our final six in our trinity of sixes, right? Six of Wands, Six of Cups. We can indulge in a Three of Cups right now, but maybe that would say no to the six. Maybe it's a choice between immediate gratification or delayed gratification. Yeah. So I really think the next couple of days are going to be very important for you to figure out this energy and figure out what we need to do to get ready for this big event, to get ready for this showtime, I don't know what you're working on now. But it's uniquely yours. This Six of Cups, this is ruled by the Sun in Scorpio. So this is a very important event for you that I think is going to be a huge milestone on your path. Okay? Major event coming up for you. And I think if we can stay in fighting shape, right? If we can stay focused, if we can stay in touch, if we can stick to the plan, you're going to achieve amazing success. Right? The Six of Cups is all about pleasure. It's the winner's circle, really. Right? It's how it feels to be in the winner's circle. Okay? And we want that feeling. The more immediate feeling that we can have now is nothing compared to the feeling of being in the winner's circle. Okay. Let's look at the mystery card now. Hopefully this will be something that is confirming. Hopefully throughout the course of the reading you got an idea of what you think this card will be. I'll leave the camera switched onto the overhead. We'll just call for a brief moment of stillness. You can pause the video if you need more time. And let's put our answers in the comment section. Let's see here. Well, I think there's only one obvious answer here. And that's the Six of Discs. But I don't know if that's my final answer. I feel like it should be the Six of Discs. I feel like that would complement everything else that we have. It would kind of complete the series of the sixes that we're dealing with. Well, let's just see. That's my final answer. Do you have your answer typed in? I hope you do. A Six of Discs. Nope. It's a Seven of Wands. I couldn't have been more incorrect here. A Seven of Wands. So this is the kind of confidence that we want. We still have to go. We still have to do the hard work, right? We still have to fight, right? So we go from the victory here to now the progress of pushing past. It's like you've talked the talk. We've gone to the press conference and we've pumped ourselves up, right? We talked a big game, talked a lot of smack, whatever they do. Now we actually have to get in the ring and make this happen, okay? To get to that winner's circle. So that's, I think, why it's very important to stick to the plan, to not waste time with something that's trying to maybe distract us, sort that out quickly, get rid of this Five of Swords, and be ready for maybe what is going to be a big challenge, but a very big reward, right? We have the winner's circle. This is the feeling of being in the winner's circle. So you will get here, but you have to do the work, okay? And you're perfectly capable of doing the work. You just got to do it. And I think we need all of these other cards. We need everything to fall into place perfectly for us to succeed in this manner and get to that winner's circle. Okay. Now we are going to do an extended reading. Scorpio, if you want to stick around, just click on the link either above or below in the video description. New readings for Scorpio every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 a.m. Chicago time. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. All right. I want to thank you for watching this reading all the way through until the end. That really helps out the algorithm and that helps out the channel. YouTube's been kind of weird lately. It seems that our videos are being pushed out less and less, recently. So we do need all of your love and support, and I do appreciate it. All right. Remember, Scorpio, that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. And I thank you, and I love you, and we are in this together.